Hi friends, Bill McCabe. You're at the Iron Crane Dojo, and we're going to do a continuation of our previous video looking at additional self-defense techniques against grabs to the lower zone, or we call it the belt, or the level of the belt on your body. And we looked at the straight-in grabs previously. We're going to look at the inverted hand grabs right now, because it creates some subtle differences in how you set up the self-defense reaction. The inverted grab looks like this. I'm going to grab it since it's Chris here. It's a palm up grab. Okay? And these are more or less technical exercises more than anything else to give you an idea of how techniques change in their application from one zone to another on the body. And this is graphically portrayed here because you've got almost exactly the same technique, the only difference being that the hand is rolled over the second time. Okay, so he grabs inverted hand. Okay, whenever the elbow is pointing to the ground, you have the ability to drive the person to the ground by creating a vector that angles this elbow downward. So I'm here. Okay, come up, sir. It's basically that simple. Okay, here. Now I can also use it to break balance. If I break balance and then follow up with a force here, all I have to do to take him down to the ground is wrap around his leg and increase the balance here because he's overbalanced to the rear. So I'm going to do it in slow motion here just so you can see it. Okay, thank you, sir. Whenever the person's here, there's various pressure points that you can attack, and you've seen those in previous videos. A spot here, which is the nodule, right in front of the arm, you hit it with hammer fist. And if you want to drive the person off, you've got the various points on the head. One thing we didn't talk about previously is if somebody grabs you, and if their head is visible, but you don't want to hurt them too bad, any of the points on the face that are sensitive become points of leverage. For example, the nose, or going up into the nose, or points at the dental nerves, the nerves which innervate the jaw and the teeth. See, a little bit of pressure there, and this would be U-hand and cobra. Gives you great control over the person. So I just want him off of me, please leave me alone. That's all you have to do. And there's points all over the body like that. We can talk about that, to no end. But you have to develop the ability to find them. Okay? And there's many books on that. No need to review those at this point in time, but libraries have them, or any bookstore has them. You can explore those under the oversight of your personal instructor to gain the type of insights you need to make those work. Whenever you have an arm in this position, it's an easy arm break. It just delivers up. So he's here, I snap. Okay, and see what happens is I align the arm as I go up and I straighten it, and this force goes right into the elbow where it can no longer give. I can also step back, drive, punch it in, and also hit the arm at the same time. And my friend Corbin over here knows that there's in Seiuchin Kata Vishinru, there's a move which goes, say hi Corbin, tell me back to me now. In Vishinru, there's a move that looks very much like this, and you might not have seen it applied this way. So he grabs, and I come out, Seiuchin Kata. Okay, and Seiuchin Kata, it sort of looks like that. But what I like to do is I like to snap and punch into the pubic arch and take the arm at the same time. Okay, whenever the arm's in this position, this is a wrist lock position. I can, let me take the belt off for a bit. Give a different perspective here. He grabs my clothing. I use my clothing to lock his wrist. See it? Okay, can you get out of that? No. Okay, and I just lock it and take it in. Yes. As I'm starting to use my clothing here. He grabs it, and what I can do as he grabs is I can roll on the thumb. And just bring the camera over here so you can see it. I can roll on the thumb, come around, same move. That wrist lock, roll to the control point. So you have those kinds of options or variations. As was the case before, Sensei Chris can do a sweep only, He comes in. You can take him down. You can finish it off if he wants. Or he can do a throw, either the hip throw or the shoulder throw. In this case, the shoulder throw is a little bit harder to do.
Yeah.
The hip throw is very easily accomplished because it's in position for the spin of the hip throw. Gonna do this here. So over, and I go. I got it. So even though the shoulder throw was pretty easily doable with the first technique, the change in the angle of the second grip makes it lean toward the hip throw as being the throw of choice. And you need to be aware of these subtle differences so that you always have a feel for the right technique to use in the right situation. Anything else you can think of?
That covers it.
That covers it. So since that about covers it, I'm going to go out and have some lunch. I'll see you next time I see you. Take care.